So I had a thought. Everybody says that pickups from way back when are normally better than modern ones now. So I decided to put that to the test. And today we have a DiMarzio K10. It's also sold as the Super 2, for those that did not know. The difference between this and the Super 2 really is the fact that this has non-adjustable slugs. So you can't really do anything as far as adjusting them, but that's fine. So, how do I know what year this is from? Well, I got an estimate. This pickup is from around 1981, like late 70s, early 80s. And you know that because of the gold brass, brass plate on the back. And not only that, it's a 3-wire configuration. Modern pickups typically don't have the 3-wire configuration anymore because they've gotten better at grounding them. But, you know, I'm pretty sure there's some that do. Not many. So I got this and I was wondering what I could put it in. And it dawned on me. I got an SG that's already got a DiMarzio in the neck. So what we're going to do, we're going to replace this Dirty Fingers pickup with the new pickup, the new old stock pickup, I should say. And we're going to see the difference. Alright. I'll do a clean channel and I'll do a dirty channel with just that pickup particular. That's the only thing we're comparing. The neck is staying the same, but we are just going to compare the bridge pickup. So let's get to it. Alright, first things first, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to loosen the strings. That way we can take the bridge off without having to worry about strings. Strings are going to stay the same. Everything's going to stay the same. So yeah, this doesn't take all that long. Thankfully. We might get lucky. I might be able to slide it off without having to use a screwdriver. I kind of doubt it. First thing we gotta do is make sure the strings are looser than your ex after you leave for a vacation. And we just loosen this up. This is one thing I do love about the Tendermatic bridges. You can just leave everything in. You don't have to worry about it too much. Just kind of leave it there. Move it out the way. You're good to go. Well, that's a bolt I'll find in a second. Alright. I got both the bolts. I'm going to put them off to the side here to where I don't have to worry about them going anywhere. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to carefully remove our pickup from where it's at. And the easiest way to do that, I'll loosen this up. I'm going to drop our pickup all the way down. There is one thing I do like about the older design over the newer one, and that's got an extra ground. My thought is, you can't go wrong with having an extra ground for anything. And I'm hoping that's going to sound really, really good for a pickup that's old new stock, never been used, never been put in anything, and it's been sitting around for 45 years. We're putting damn near a 50-year-old pickup into this. I'm sure somebody's going to remember their age by the time I say that in the video. And the first thing they're going to say is, damn, I'm old. Sorry. Alright. So this is going to be a little tricky to do. I got to make sure I keep this rubber heat shrink together with the screws as I take them out. If one's missing it, it's fine, as long as we got the rest of them grounded. Okay. We definitely can't afford to lose any springs. That was one thing that we did not get. So, a little more information about the pickup that we're putting in. Apparently, it was used in a lot of imports coming from Japan. That they were buying the pickups from DiMarzio, and they wanted a Super 2. And of course, at a cheaper cost, they had to cut a little bit of the price down, which, considering what they're doing, I understand completely. That is perfectly fine by me. Alright, we got those out the way. Now the next thing I'm going to do. Alright. Typically you want the name facing up, so yeah, that'll be fine. I'm installing it backwards, oh well, it doesn't matter that much. It should be fine. It's going to the I'm at the bridge position. So That could be wrong. Kind of doubt it, but I could be wrong. Let's find out together. And we gotta get some different screws. So, yep, I'll be right back with that, because these are a little too thick for them. That's alright, I got some laying around. Hey. Pretty strong magnets in them still. That's a good sign. Alright, I'll be back, guys. Well, guys, we got a tiny bit of a problem. None of these screws I have will fit. Like, it's something that a lot of us probably haven't heard in quite a while. It's too tight. It will not fit in there, and I can't force it inside this hole. So, what we got to do is we got to drill a tiny bit inside of a almost 50-year-old pickup that they no longer make. And we got to ream the hole out to make it fit. Something I'm sure a lot of us have done before. But anyways, one eternity later. Definitely go kind of slow doing this until you get it to where it's starting to go through. I'm pretty sure at this point I can probably get a screw through it. Yeah, we can get a screw in there that's going to widen it up to almost where we need it. And it'll keep us nice and round. You don't want to oblong your holes. Unless you're into that kind of thing, then more power to you. But we're just trying to get this pickup to fit in there properly without having any issues. I don't think my dog liked to choke. She started growling a little bit after that one. Yeah, that or she could just be grumpy. Let's make this hole a little bigger. And I want to continue this process until we get it to where we fit, which is hopefully now. Shit. We still got a way to go. Main thing is, take your time doing this, because you only get one chance at it before you completely fuck it. Kind of like it was with your first love. You only get one chance before you fuck it up too bad. This is probably the first time a lot of you seen a fat dude ream a hole, but yeah, it happens. So let's see if it fits now. Still no. Damn it. Alright, I'm just going to cut into the part where I have this working, where it fits properly, so you don't have to sit here and listen to all my bad jokes. Alright, we got it working, and I found another screw, one that actually worked just fine. So, yeah. There's that. And just making sure that we got it where it's screwing all the way through like it should. I may have to get another one because I kind of messed up the head a little bit on the screw. But that's okay. We got it to work, damn it. So I'm going to go get that, then we'll come back, and then we'll do the prep and solder. Alright, I'm back. Got it started a little bit. Let's make sure it goes all the way through. Yeah, it's working fine. You always want to make sure that you can screw it all the way down if needed. That just saves you a headache later on. Once you get it moving very freely after having to size up the hole a little bit, I'm glad I was able to find one screw that was the proper size, luckily. And I got like 20 of these, so we got it working. That's the main thing. When it's together, you're not going to notice. It just means one side's going to be one side's going to have a slightly bigger screw, which is fine. Honestly, I kind of wish all of them just had one size screw to be done with it, but things aren't going to be that simple, unfortunately. And really, the main reason why I'm doing this whole video is just to see how true it is, or to see if this sounds a little bit better than the Dirty Fingers with the neck pickup we got. So, it serves a few purposes. Now we just gotta find our springs that are laying up here somewhere. There they are. And I'll get one in, and then we'll get the other one started. Being honest, the larger holes, well, the larger hole now, the larger screws, they typically hold it in a lot better. When English does not want to work. Alright, let's grab our other spring, which is up here. And we'll get this last one in. I know a lot of people say, oh, you need gator clips. I'm sure some people do use gator clips, and I'm sure it does make it easier. I typically use just brute strength to get it where I need it to go. And hope and pray I don't lose an eyeball in the process. There is a trained idiot on the set of this one. People do not attempt this at home. Alright, we got it in. And it's good. Now we just need to size it up a little bit. And sort of get it where we need it. Guys, when working with vintage pickups, it is nice to know how to size things to modern sizes to make things much easier on yourself. So, if you don't know how to do this, hire a professional. They may have what you need laying around. I am definitely not a professional. If I was, I would have what I needed laying around. I'm just an idiot on the internet that does this on his own guitars. I am not a professional. Probably a professional jackass, but that's about it. There we are. The next thing we need to do, we need to flip it over. And we need to take out this old pickup. Well, it's not really an old pickup, but you guys get the point. And there will be a demo at the end of this to show the difference between the two. So stick around for that. I will do a clean and a dirty channel for y'all guys. anytime you're working on stuff like this, I do recommend wearing a shirt with pockets that's got no hole in it. That way you can just kind of put everything in your pocket. Or have a little tray off to the side. Or both. Both if you want to separate everything. There we are. Now it's up. We're going to set that there, and now for the fun part. Let's trace the wires. Okay, for the Gibson pickup is over here. Okay, that's not a big deal. I can just slide these out the way. And let's turn this on. Always clean your tip. Nobody wants a dirty tip. Ladies, I know what you're thinking. It's not that. Clean that tip too, guys. Ladies don't want a dirty tip either. So now we're going to desolder this pickup, which can take a minute because we got to heat the solder up on the back of the pot. And now I gotta heat up one more spot for us to get it out. And there we go. Just like that. We got it where it's set up to come out. All right. May have to, yeah. Get this heat shrink down a little bit. There we go. Now we have a pickup that is finally out of it, which I'm still going to find something to put this in. It's no big deal. Sounds great. It's just, I'm curious. So let's flip it back over. We got this. Let's kind of line these up a little bit. Keep them in a straight line. That way it can feed through a lot easier. Now, we feed it into the hole that you guys cannot see. Once we get it started, lift it up. Then we pull it through. Now we can put this pickup down onto the guitar. And then we will be able to do the last bit of soldering we need to do. Okay. Loosen it up. Okay. There's only one spot where the a little bit of rubber came off. Really, we don't want our rubbers off. We need to keep the rubbers on as long as possible. That way we don't have to worry about it messing with us too much. This is a PSA from Panda. Make sure your rubbers stay on. It will prevent further problems in the future. Now let's get it down. Come on. We almost got it. It looks pretty good sitting inside the guitar. I will say that much. Which you guys will see that very, very soon. I like how they're still using the same bobbins, even from way back then. Even though a lot of people are still trying to live like they're in the 80s. Good luck to them, especially with today's prices. And again, they might be like Rick James and say cocaine is one hell of a drug. Let's adjust the pickup. Get to the height that we want it. That's pretty good. Now we are back to trying to put this in. From what I've read, the white is going to be our hot wire. That needs to go inside the pot. And the other two are grounds. So and if for some reason it doesn't work properly, reverse the black and the white, and it should work just fine. Let's twist this up a little bit. I would highly recommend taking these out if you're going to do soldering. To do the soldering rather than go through the trouble I'm going through now. It'll make your life a lot easier. But I got these set up where I want them, and I don't feel like fighting it again to get it where I want it. So once I get this one soldered in, I'll be happy. It's just, I'm trying not to, let's move that a little bit. Like cool, and then we'll check it. go. Now the only thing left to do is going to be getting our grounds down. Which thankfully won't be as hard. We just heat up the old solder and we should be able to just stick them in there. It just takes a while for the old solder to heat back up. I'm just going to cut to when I got this solder together, guys. Alright, I got it in. Now all that's left to do is get our strings back in line, which we got mostly. Make sure we didn't pop any in the process, which does happen sometimes. About the only other thing that we have to worry about really is being twisted. Looks like we're okay. So now we just start them. This is when a flathead screwdriver comes in handy, or a screwdriver that can be both. Good thing is you don't have to tighten the absolute piss out of it. Just kind of finger tighten it and you're good to go. The next thing that we need to do is get our strings in place, which is not difficult to do either. Luckily for us, because we know what the hell we're doing on this part, because we've done it quite a few times. Okay. Now we got we got it started. The next thing that we're going to have to do after we get this part done is tuning. This is a good way to save money too. That way you're not having to put new strings in every time. Make sure they're all sitting inside the rollers here. Alright, I'm going to tune it and then we'll get back to it. Alright guys, so I got it put into the guitar now. And I did have a slight little problem. Whenever I wired it, I had two wires switched around, the white and the black. So it was supposed to be the black going to the output for the volume. And the other one was supposed to be the ground. The white was supposed to be ground. So where I read it at, they had it backwards. It was no big deal. I got it working now. And I guess it's time to see what it sounds like compared to the Dirty Fingers. So, nearly 50-year-old pickup. That's new old stock. Let's see what it sounds like. We're going to start with the clean channel first. So, here we go. Sounds pretty damn good to me. This is the Gibson Dirty Fingers on the clean channel. Some Dirty Fingers on a dirty channel. Alright, now here it is with the gain. Alright guys, so that's the comparison between the two. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. To me, my personal favorite out of both of them is going to be the DiMarzio. To me, it just sounds cleaner. Don't get me wrong, I do love the way the Dirty Finger sounds too, but the DiMarzio just sounds just cleaner, a lot cleaner to me. And both of them handle both of them handle everything very, very well. It's just not as bright, which I like. It's not too dark, it's not too bright, it's kind of right there near the comfort zone. So when we got it paired together with the neck pickup, I'll give you a quick little demo of that too. This is just kind of a bonus for the rest of the video. So here we go. Shit, wrong thing. Hold on 1 second. Alright, I got it on the clean channel now. Now let's do this again. It just sounds very, very beautiful together. I don't hear one overpowering the other, and I hear it kind of widen the range a little bit in a good way. Don't get me wrong, it sounded great before, but this kind of, to what I can hear inside the room, it kind of pushed it up a little bit further. So, yeah. That's been the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye everybody.